morning. Alrighty, turn off the lights here. Okay, so new segment. A lot of you guys ask questions. I don't always remember to answer them. So we're gonna do a video answer session. I might make it a bit easier, I think. We'll find out. So the first question on top was, what's this yellow thingy back here? Okay, so basically what it's for is for locking the seatbelt into place, and I'll show you. Now, if you just ride with it like this, it ends up going up against the neck, you know, and it's really a pain in the ass. So what I do is I pull it up forward just a little bit, and I lock it in place. So now it's still on me tight enough. There's not too much play, but it's not cutting into my neck. So anyway, that's what that yellow thingy is back here. And so hopefully that answers the question. All right, so we had another question. I'm just going to go to my email to get it, because I'm not smart enough to remember what the hell it was. It has to do with types of trucks I've driven. All right, question from Car 350ZMM. Says, other question, of all the trucks you have driven, which one you would say is the better with miles per gallon, reliability, etc.? Thank you. All right, so I've driven Kenworths, I've driven Peterbilts quite a number of years ago. I had a 379 long-nosed Pete there for a while. And I've had Volvo, and I've had International. I've never driven a Mack for any length of time. You know, just something locally quick, but nothing that I could judge it by. So I'm not going to say anything about Mack because I've never really driven it, so I don't know. Okay, so let's start with Peterbilt. Nice truck. They're okay to drive. They're a bitch to turn. You know, backing up, you know, once you get beyond a certain angle, you're leaning out the door to look. You know, you got the stacks right by your ears. Anyway, nice truck, yes. A lot of nice comforts in it, yes. But no, it's not my favorite truck. Kenworth. What the heck was it? Model number? It wasn't a W900. It was a 600. T600 or something like that, or W6, I can't remember. Anyway, drove it for only a few months. Be honest with you, didn't like it either. Okay, there are some nice Kenworths, like the W900. From talking to drivers, really nice to drive and everything. But again, you got the long hood. You know, so it's not good for in tight places and stuff. Okay. When I look at a truck, I look at it for functionality, for, you know, getting in and out of places, turning radius, backing up radius, etc., etc. Okay, so that leaves the International and the Volvo. Let's start with the International that I'm in. We're going to leave the Volvo to the end because really the Volvo is my favorite truck. I'll get to that. International, okay, it's a little bit rougher ride in the International than compared to the Volvo. It turns good, backing up, visibility is good and everything. The bunk, okay, the setup in the bunk, or the width in the bunk and the size, I really like. Okay, you got the swivel seat in here. Yes, you can get the swivel seat in all the trucks, but the International swivel I find the best. And the size of the bunk I like the best. Okay, so for that kind of comfort, I really like it. Wish the cupboard design would be a little bit better, but all in all, the International bunk I really like. Okay, it's really comfortable and everything. So let's move to the Volvo. The Volvo bunk, again, really nice. Lots and lots of cupboard space. I mean, I love the fact that the newer Volvos, you got that pop-up table, or work center they call it, whatever, for the bottom, and then it can fold down. You can make the cushions into a bunk, but then the mattress is not very comfortable. And sleeping up on the second bunk up top, not very comfortable at all. Okay, unless you can get some sort of mattress made to fit for it. But then again, then it becomes very, very narrow up there. And climbing up and down is a real pain in the ass for the 7, well, I think they call it 770 now, or it's 7, I don't know, 760, whatever. The extra long bunk that has the 2 windows on the side, same deal. You know, it's just the upper bunk is really not comfortable getting up and down on it. Not that good. And like I said, turning, you know, you have that nice work center and everything, and the table and the 2 bench seats to sit at. A little bit awkward to get into, but I mean, do you really want to throw your bed together again? But now for driving, the Volvo I find the best. Okay, it's very comfortable to drive, very smooth. Turning radius is absolutely phenomenal for backing up, for going forward, getting in and out of places, getting into tight cities, etc. Absolutely phenomenal. Now, the new International ProStar has a phenomenal ride to it, but I can't stand the bunk setup. So, Volvo is my favorite truck to drive. International is my favorite truck to live in. So that's it's a toss-up, okay, between the Volvo. If they could make the International drive like the Volvo, which they did with the ProStar, it's very close to driving like the Volvo, but the bunk design sucks. So if they could put the 9400i or 9900, this bunk style, in the ProStar, we'd be all set. But anyway, that's that. Hope that answers that question.